mind me, I parked the Jeep up on a hill just to be on the safe side. And now I'm trying to get the camera on the dash. Let's get her in 4. We're gonna head down to the creek. Hopefully I'm not all flooded out down here, because it's really hard to back up and down this hill. I don't know if you can tell. I think one of the guys, when I was out here surveying this, said it was between a 30 and 40 degree angle down this. Oh my goodness. Look at, oh, I wish you could see what I see. Look at my creek. Okay, I'm gonna go up here and turn around. Let me roll the window down. See, I've always seen the aftermath of this. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but look at this. This is my creek. This is where I usually cross over. This is awesome. Alright, hang on. I'm going to set the camera down and do a turnaround here. Yeah, I got a creaky front end. The Jeep's getting old. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't want to get too close because we're all washed out down here, but let me park here a second, get into some dry, and then I'm going to shut the Jeep off. That way you can hear this. This is awesome. This is where I normally come to get water. I don't want to get too close. And up that way is where you can see the creek from Winnie. If the water wasn't rushing so hard, I'd cross over and take you up the clearing. But this is just awesome. I love this. This is why I want to get it dug out a little bit, to keep this flow going. This is just awesome. Boy, I hope I'm getting this. The screen blacks out on this after about 30 seconds, so you don't know whether you're videoing or not. But let me tap a button here and see if I can do things without screwing. Okay, it's still recording. Cool. Don't mind me, I'm shaking. I got goosebumps. There, over there you can see all the runoff from the clearing. And it does that in about 4 or 5 different spots here. So the clearing is about 4 or 5 feet higher than the creek. So the clearing, you know, it kind of drains pretty quick. And this is downstream a little bit. And there you can see my hills, valleys, I don't know what you want to call it. I just call it beautiful. Alright, we're going to head back up the hill, and I'm going to leave the camera on, just so you guys might get a taste of what I get to see every day. And besides that, I haven't been able to get to the mailbox in a couple days. So we're going to try to get to the mailbox. I gotta get some heat going here, kids. It's like 39, 40 degrees. And everything is so wet. Hopefully I'm gonna hold on to the camera. You can hear that little miss and sputter. That's my oxygen sensor, and it does that the first, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds after you start it. And then the sputtering stops. So this is up the hill. And this is my turn. I gotta use both hands on this kid, so hang on a second. This is hard for me with my left side so bad. There's my satellite dish. You can see where this is the 2-track under the power lines. And you can see it's pretty flooded out or washed out from the flood. Let me get on a little high spot here. This is why I haven't been to the mailbox in the last couple days. I get all this runoff from the road. It's not so bad now because it quit raining about 3 hours ago. But that's it. I just wanted you to see what I see. That's up the 2-track. Well, you know what? Here. Watch this. We'll give you a bird's eye view. We're going to walk over to the mailbox. And you can see some of the water. See, these were all flooded out, all these drainage ditches. These were all up over the road yesterday. This is my neighbor's pond. I've never met him, never even seen him outside. But I want you to see what I see. All that way for junk from True Value Hardware Store. Yeah, that was worth it, wasn't it? There's my mountains. And as long as I'm up this far, I'm going to go down and check on the horses. Because the girl that lives down there, I won't say neglects them, but let's just say she doesn't pay attention the way that I would. I had a horse years ago. They require a lot of attention. So, in fact, as long as I'm bending your ear, that horse I had was one of Doc Severinson's. If you remember the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, Doc Severinson was the band leader. And a couple friends of mine bought one of his thoroughbreds. And I got the horse when the horse was 26 years old. Beautiful horse. But after 3 months of room and board and feed and grooming and everything, I gave him to a friend of mine, Dave, who had a little horse farm or horse ranch, whatever you want to call it, because I didn't want to neglect him. So, here's another story. And I met Doc Severinson years and years and years and years and years ago. Well, the horses, I don't know. Don't see him anywhere. Oh, there they are. They're down the hill. Let me see if I can get a view of them over here. Wonder where my ass is. I hate it when I lose my ass. But I don't see my... There's my neighbors. I don't know if you can see them or not. But here's my hills and valleys. It's kind of cool now because all the leaves are off the trees and you can actually see it. And FYI, this is lot number 6 right here. And this lot is for sale. It's 7.5 acres as far as the eye can see to that other hilltop across the way. And it's cheap. What I need is a, I don't know, 40 to 50 year old single female who's independently not wealthy, but just so I don't have to pay the bills for her, move in to be my neighbor. Hey, I've never noticed that before either. I've never been able to see that. That's a roof up over there. That's right on the edge of... No, that's on my neighbor's property. Mine goes this way. Oh, you can see the creek from up here. Look at it down there. That's my property. That's what I could see from Winnie. Yes, look at the creek down there. See, there's a good shot of my clearing. And that's eventually where I'd like to put a cabin. And there's a dark spot there. I don't know if you can notice it on the video, but that's one of the big springs. And it opens up into the other side of the clearing and goes up my, I don't know, it's about a 400-foot hill. I don't know if you can see that creek down there or not. This is just awesome. After 22 months, it just verifies that where I wanted to put my cabin is within 15-20 feet of the creek. Yeah, it's right there. This is awesome. Alright, I'm back. I gotta go in and drink my last cup of coffee and decide what I'm gonna do today.